The morning sun was just beginning to warm the island of Sulawesi, Indonesia. For Akbar Salubiro, it was a day like any other. He was a hard-working man, just 25 years old, the provider for his family. He had a wife and children who depended on him. On this day, he prepared to go to the palm oil plantation where he worked. The journey was familiar, a path he had walked hundreds of times before. It led him through the dense green jungle, a place teeming with life, both beautiful and dangerous. He said goodbye to his family, not knowing it would be the last time. The air was thick with the sounds of the jungle, birds, insects, but he had no idea he was being watched. The hours passed, the sun began to set, painting the sky in orange and purple. The next morning, the village was filled with a nervous energy. Akbar had not returned home. Munu's worry turned into desperate fear. She told the elders. Friends and neighbors spilled into the paths to help. Machetes were grabbed. Flashlights turned on as they entered the palms. They moved into the jungle, calling Akbar's name. Their voices echoed back at them. They followed the muddy path he would have taken, looking for any sign. They found his sickle, a single boot. Vegetation was disturbed. It suggested a struggle. They pushed deeper as hope began to fade, checking ravines and dense thickets. Scattered palm fruit and footprints showed he had been working here. But where was he now? During their search, the villagers stumbled upon something truly shocking. Lying in a clearing was a giant reticulated python. Enormous. Its belly was incredibly swollen, stretched so tight it looked about to burst. The villagers froze, hearts pounding. They had seen many snakes, but nothing like this. Then they remembered Akbar's abandoned boot found nearby. The shape inside the python's belly was disturbingly familiar. The size of a man. With heavy hearts, the villagers made a painful decision. They had to know. Using a long knife, one of the men began to slice through the python's skin. As the incision opened, their fears were confirmed. Inside was the unmistakable shape of a human. The villagers worked together to carefully remove their friend's body from the belly of the python. He was fully clothed, still wearing the boots they had found. How can a snake swallow something as big as a human? Reticulated pythons are ambush predators. They lie still, camouflaged, waiting. They strike with speed, bite to hold, then wrap with powerful coils. Constriction that stops the heart, not by crushing bones, but by cutting off blood flow. With each breath the prey takes, the snake tightens until circulation stops. A python's jaw is built of stretchy ligaments that let it open wide and walk its jaws over a meal. It can take hours to swallow. Its skin stretches, its metabolism speeds up to digest, sometimes weeks or months. After such a meal, the snake becomes sluggish and vulnerable, a stark truth of predator and prey. The news sent a wave of shock and grief through the village. People gathered in disbelief. Akbar was a husband, a father, a neighbor. His loss was felt by everyone. The community rallied, offering food, comfort, and practical support to his wife and children. They prepared a proper burial, a final act of respect. Life continued, but people were changed, more cautious, more respectful of the wild.